Donald Trump didn't just lead the United States, he shook the entire world. His presidency rewrote the rules of global politics, challenging alliances, starting trade wars, and brokering historic peace deals. But what was the real impact? Get ready, because what we're about to reveal might completely change how you understand today's global power dynamics. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, was a polarizing figure. But one thing is certain, his presidency left an indelible mark on global politics. From reshaping alliances to redefining trade relations, Trump's America First approach disrupted traditional diplomacy and left a legacy that continues to impact the world. Let's begin with America First, the cornerstone of Trump's foreign policy. This mantra emphasized prioritizing American interests above all else, leading to a shift away from multilateralism. Trump pulled the U.S. out of international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal, signaling a departure from the globalist approach of his predecessors. By rejecting these agreements, Trump sent a clear message. The U.S. would no longer play the role of global policeman. Instead, he focused on strengthening the U.S. economy and renegotiating trade deals like NAFTA, which he replaced with the USMCA. Critics argued this isolated America, while supporters believed it was a long-overdue defense of American sovereignty. Next, we examine how Trump's presidency impacted global alliances. Trump's criticism of NATO, calling it obsolete, shocked many allies. He insisted member nations increase their defense spending, a demand that some saw as a threat to transatlantic unity. While this tough stance strained relationships, it also led to a surge in defense budgets among NATO members. Trump's unpredictability forced traditional allies to reconsider their dependency on U.S. leadership, leading countries like Germany and France to advocate for a more autonomous Europe. The Trump presidency also significantly altered the U.S.-China relationship. His administration launched a full-scale trade war, imposing tariffs on billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods. Trump accused China of unfair trade practices, intellectual property theft, and currency manipulation. This marked a turning point as the U.S. shifted from viewing China as a strategic partner to treating it as a rival superpower. The tariffs hurt both economies, but also highlighted China's growing influence on the world stage. This confrontation set the tone for what many analysts now describe as a new Cold War. Trump's approach to the Middle East was another defining aspect of his global impact. His administration brokered the Abraham Accords, normalizing relations between Israel and several Arab nations. This was hailed as a historic step toward peace in the region. However, Trump's decision to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and recognize it as Israel's capital inflamed tensions with Palestine and drew international criticism. His withdrawal of U.S. troops from Syria also sparked concerns about abandoning Kurdish allies and emboldening adversaries like Russia and Iran. Domestically, Trump's policies had ripple effects globally. His controversial stance on immigration and the Muslim travel ban drew backlash from human rights organizations worldwide. These policies reflected a broader trend of rising nationalism that inspired similar movements in countries like Brazil, Hungary, and India. Finally, Trump's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic had a profound global impact. His skepticism of global institutions like the World Health Organization led to the U.S. withdrawing funding during a critical time. Critics argued this weakened international collaboration in combating the virus. Meanwhile, Trump's emphasis on vaccine development through Operation Warp Speed was seen as a domestic success, but did little to address vaccine equity worldwide. In conclusion, Trump's presidency redefined global politics. His America First strategy disrupted norms, alienated some allies, and emboldened others to seek independence. While some view his tenure as a necessary recalibration of American power, others see it as a retreat from global leadership. What do you think? Did Donald Trump's presidency reshape global politics for the better or worse? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into global events.